I can't imagine a more exciting time to be part of healthcare. By the time you finish here, you won't be using a stethoscope. You'll be using a portable ultrasound attached to your cell phone. And as we see more and more changes in technology, we are all struggling with how do you actually educate not 100 people, but 17 or 18,000 people.
Technology is a huge, almost disruptive innovation, not only how we educate, but also in our clinical realm of how we treat patients.
What we are trying to tackle is an educational model that will allow us to disseminate information, new technology, issues on quality to the entire medical center.
The Center for Experiential Learning, or CEL as we call it here at the University of Rochester Medical Center, really developed with our strategic planning process. We recognized some opportunities for collaboration, serving the learning needs of everyone in the medical center, from medical students and nursing students, to our residents and fellows, to our workforce. We have a twofold mission: to make it as easy as possible for our faculty and our students to come, learn, grow, teach, and make sure that the University of Rochester Medical Center is on the cutting edge and leading in areas of educational innovation.
As the curriculum changes, we need to have space that can accommodate what we want to teach and how we want to teach it. So what you see behind me is one of our flexible classrooms.
In the morning, they might need to be set up for small group work, and in the afternoon we need to take the dividing wall down and we can fit a whole medical school class and we can do team-based learning. We're being flexible by design. Everything's on wheels. Everything has multi-use. Looking at the space behind us, today is a poster session supporting graduate students in their research. Tomorrow we could have round tables down there supporting interprofessional education. And the next day we could have a mass casualty simulation.
We have a dozen problem-based learning rooms. They have video projection so students can project from their iPad or from the internet.
The iPads have really allowed the students to carry all their curriculum in a small device. They get all their syllabuses electronically now. They use Box Cloud to collaborate amongst other students and faculty.
The students are very thrilled. Technology is very important to them, important to the variety of different ways of learning. But one of the great things about these rooms is half the room looks like an office. There's an exam table, cabinets, a sink, where we can not only teach students physical examination skills, but because these rooms are integrated into our video recording system, we can assess our learners in both formative and summative ways, allowing students and preceptors to view them off-site at their own time and then come back together and to discuss them.
We have 22 spaces where we can record video. Down the road we can add additional cameras, inputs from electronic medical records, high-fidelity simulators.
CEL contains 50,000 square feet of distributed space, 6 large auditoriums, learning labs, problem-based learning rooms, the anatomical dissection lab, computer labs, and moderate and small-sized classrooms. We have a staff of over 30, educators for standardized patient training and development, resource schedulers, event planners and CME experts, simulation techs, to our own IT people.
When you have a wide range of opportunities for delivery of information, you can be much more creative, much more innovative. We've actually been able to reduce the total percentage of lecture time and increase the amount of time in different types of learning sessions.
We take the mannequin and the technology into the hospital, into an actual patient environment. Interprofessional teams can do their simulations in their own environment using their own systems.
A big barrier for our faculty to think differently about education, to push themselves and how they deliver education, is really their own barriers about using technology. So we take care of all of the behind scenes and the support that they would need so they can teach however they want to.
The technology's there and it just works for them, so it's not a barrier.
It's really transformed our educational process and our philosophy.
So now the space is actually working with the curriculum, and they're both catalyzing each other for greater innovation.
We have seen some wonderful programming come about now that we've moved away from siloed education into a central community of interprofessional education.
And in designing this space, we had to think not only about what are we doing now, but what might we do in the future.
All signs are pointing towards technology, simulation, application of their knowledge, not just filling empty buckets, but really letting the learners show us they know how to do it and they can do what they need to do to be the workforce of the future.